previously on the House of Glass.
I call you by Marla or some other name, perhaps.
The Stitcher.
Marla, I'm prepared to take your offer, but I need to counter it.
I follow through with the deal and accept an offer.
Make sure it's a good deal. We don't know what she's going to do with it.
We gain all the information that you know about Deklin in this specific situation, the mentor, all that you can offer, and one future favor.
You made deal without Rico.
But I have made plenty of deals without you.
And was this a good deal or bad deal?
Final loaf, and that was Deklin's?
It was in his pillowcase.
Oh, look at that. Ebenezer Wendell. They tried kind of an interesting. At first, it was like a cemetery. Then they opened up the bakery in like the cemetery. Didn't go well. They didn't have a lot of business. It was short-lived.
Yeah, I imagine.
So the place has been condemned. It's just out on the outskirts by the ranches.
Where are we going? You seem to know all the answers, Doug.
Yeah, we're going to the cemetery.
Yeah.
Over by the ranches.
Why are we going to the cemetery?
Because that's where Deklin is.
Just
All right,
think,
Rico, it's gonna
there's
be fun.
perfectly good jewelry in the ground, Rico.
Declan is, then why didn't he say it in the first place? The baker.
Now
It's
I'm
a
curious.
cemetery.
Don't worry about it, Rico. You'll just
see.
be surprised when
Buried with
Declan's
riches. In a pinch, it'll do.
I feel like information is being withdrawn from me. You don't trust Rico?
Keep you guessing.
You are going to be in great danger.
It has nothing to do with trust. It has everything to do with you keeping up. Now let's go. And Doug leaves.
Eris is surprised, like...
Keeping up. Well, I could have kept up if I had my shoes.
Ryan kind of like does a little skip step and catches up to Doug.
Oh, that was...
And then
was
he takes
something.
yes.
There it is. Inspiration.
Nice.
I object, though, that
I agree.
only Torts didn't get one.
Yes!
Yes.
Overruled.
Thank you.
Oh, no, wait. We overruled you. Yes.
Let's head to the cemetery.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. And Rico, here's the information. The journal, or the diary of recipes, had to do with this baker, and apparently this baker knew about it. And he said, oh, well, they set up shop in the cemetery. And we're like, oh, well, duh, obvious. Deklin is a necromancer, dead bodies, summoning the dead.
Back to his roots.
Back to his roots, all that. Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah, I know all that. Of course you did. Great.
So,
Tell me something I don't know. I already told you, I know a guy, he told me.
you've always been a guy.
Okay, so
As we're walking, maybe you can formulate a plan. That's what you...
wait,
No.
are we talking about that cemetery? Points over at
What
a
do we-
cemetery that looks
We
like
passively perceive.
Has gone down. Walked by the dim light of the moon.
Could we have gotten a short rest in the baker? Yes.
rest. All right.
Welcome, everyone.
I'll take it.
Yep.
It feels just a little. Oh, thank you.
Yeah, it's quite the ooh.
Oh my goodness. Yes.
It feels just a little darker than it should. And off in the distance, you can see the graveyard. It's small, quaint. On a hill stands a dilapidated building. Shadows seem to reach just a little farther than they should. The trees, leaves long since gone, just dead and standing. To just kind of curl like eager fingers towards you. That bakery.
My friend, that's not just a cemetery. That is a cursed cemetery. You can tell.
Oh, it won't be bad. I've been in many.
What is with you and curses? You just, this is cursed, that is cursed.
You obviously don't take curses very heavily. You take it very lightly. But let me tell you something. Curses can ruin your life. Look at Slumolok.
Aren't you cursed as well?
You cursed?
I used to be, but I got out of it.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah,
It does change when you're cursed, doesn't it?
How do I get out of it?
There are many things that you need to do. First, you need to take off your shoes when you go into a place that is cursed, and you need to point your shoes at the curse. That is one way to avoid a curse.
Hate to tell you this, your shoes were in a bag, but
Yes, that is why things didn't go very well. That is why a deal happened without Rico. Thank you, Doc. Now, when we look at this cemetery, we need to think about how you are going to go in and figure things out.
You're coming in.
Wait.
Right.
Rico, you want to get paid, right?
Of course I want to.
Then we all go.
I've already been paid.
How?
You know, I think because you guys are so brave, you know, and you're so strong. Look, small look. And you are so serious, you know. Curses are scared of you. But what I'm trying to say is,
coming in.
unfortunately, I would rather go to jail.
Eris grabs Rico by the ear.
you might go to jail for what was in that cigarette earlier. I'm coming down now.
It was not my fault. They tell me that those cigarettes are the kind of cigarettes that make your ears fall off. And that's all I know.
Grabs his
Do you
ear.
want to try and take off his
Eris
ear?
grabs his ear.
Your ear is yanked.
Look, we're going in, and you are coming. All right? Now, do you want to make a plan?
So much
And then I
authority,
tug
like she
a little
has
bit.
something.
Just want it to hurt
Yeah.
just a little bit.
It just keeps tugging it. Yeah. Yeah.
Hey,
We're there, right?
You can go in first without
you're not
all
right
of us.
there yet.
You think
Like
that
the
I am
gate or
scared?
something. Yeah, so you're past the
My
gate.
friend.
If you're not, then you go first.
Oh, I was talking about you pulling my ear. Trust me, I have plenty of times that people pull my ear.
I don't want to
Okay.
know what people have done to your body.
Well, not
please.
just people. Okay, listen. I don't think that we should go into that place because that place.
You said you weren't scared.
I'm not scared. I am smart.
Then you go first.
I think that you are so brave enough to pull my ear that maybe you go first.
I'll go first.
Okay, perfect.
Will someone grab him, please, though? Make sure he comes as well.
I'm about to.
Tessa hooks
Please
her
do.
arm through his, and she's kind of pulling him along.
All right,
Okay.
real plans. Do you want to be a part of this? Let's go.
Just,
plan.
of course, I will be part of this. Okay.
Then contribute.
Thank you for being an escort.
Okay, listen. If we really want to do this, then everybody needs to take off their shoes.
I don't
Fine,
have
just take off your shoes, okay? Eris
take
takes
me
off her shoes begrudgingly.
Concerned, although if you insist, I'm afraid of stepping my bare feet on hollowed ground.
I think that
Okay, Eris puts
you
her
are
shoes
okay
back on.
because listen, you are okay because you are already cursed, so you can keep your shoes on. And Smolok, you can keep your shoes on too. Well, you never have shoes.
Eris,
Okay.
you're cursed too, right?
Right,
You are cursed.
yes.
I know it. That is why you act the way that you
why are you
do.
concerned
Wait,
about hollow
you're
ground?
cursed too?
Nothing in particular.
That's why
mean,
she is so uncomfortable all the time.
General.
In a manner of speaking, you could almost call me cursed.
Descriptive.
Yes. It's a feeling.
More on that later.
Yes. All right.
My interest.
Well, we still don't have a plan.
No, let's
So-
go.
Rico is just taking off his shoes and pointing it right at a certain gravestone. Yeah.
How about this? We make our way towards where the old bakery was. At the very least.
We'll make a plan when we get there.
You know, Doug, I like the initiative.
Okay. Grabs his cloak, throws it
Great
back,
idea.
and then just kind of straightens up. Rico
is
just
to
starts
no
walking.
plan.
And you just see him just kind of like glowing a little bit with just a little bit of a purple aura. As he's just like confidently walking.
Did you leave Tessa behind?
No.
So we're walking arm in arm.
Uh-huh.
Perfect.
We're walking arm in arm. Okay, remember, it is always right foot first before you go into curse place. Okay, and then your feet will take the rest.
So as you're walking, you have to walk kind of around this large like bend, I guess, if you will, because you can see that the bakery is sitting on top of a hill, and there's a couple of what I'm looking for, some like walkways, some wooden walkways that were built to go up this landscape. You've got Tessa in one arm, and then you feel Eris come up from behind and place her arm under your other arm. Except it's not Eris. It's too skinny.
I notice that a skinny arm grabs on. What do I see?
Rough.
I turn around and look.
No flesh. Turn around and you see a skeleton that has risen from the earth and has grabbed your arm. Right?
Okay, listen.
Roll initiative.
Here we go.
Really bad for me.
Wow, I rolled terribly.
I can't do anything.
First nat 1.
Nat
one? On this die, actually.
Oh my gosh, I gotta.
I'll take it.
Guys,
That's good for
my
me.
cantrip damage is necrotic.
Oh, nice. Here we go.
All right, Todd, do mine.
Ooh. At the start of initiative, the soldier skeletons rolled a natural 20. So if I'm gonna rely on you guys to move things a little bit for me. If you can move that closest one, let's go to who is that on the end?
I gotta get you one of those things.
That's
that,
Ryan.
like-
Yeah. Okay, Ryan. That soldier skeleton's coming after you with his spear. What is your AC?
Good question. Good question. 15.
Okay, that is a miss. It comes, but you managed to just move your head away just in time. Second soldier skeleton on that end. He's gonna go to Rico. Rico, it's a natural 18, and I know your EC's not great. So you're gonna suffer 7 points of piercing damage as you kind of like start shaking your hand off of this skeleton that's kind of reaching and grabbing at you. Another one from behind.
You're not Daddy's.
And the spear comes and like kind of just cuts your arm. Okay, that is their go. Tessa, you are up.
I try to pull Rico away from one of the skeletons, and is the spear conductive at all?
So we're going to find out. Probably.
Does it appear to be made of wood?
There's metal on it. So the head is metal, and there appears to be like a metal kind of like support structure all the way down.
Yeah, perfect. Okay, so I'm gonna cast Shocking Grasp,
Okay.
and that goes for a 11.
Did you add the plus stuff? Did you add the plus stuff? Shocking grasp, I'm pretty sure is to hit. Yeah. It's not a saving throw.
It's a melee attack, yeah. So
Yeah.
Spell attack. Yeah. So here it says +3, so
Oh, okay.
14.
14.
14 to hit.
Yeah.
So it should be higher. If you roll an 11,
Yes.
what's your charisma modifier?
Yeah.
My charisma modifier, it's a 3.
Okay. And then you're proficient as well. So you add another 2. So you should have a +5.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So it's a 16 to hit.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm glad we figured that out, but you still miss. Unfortunately, you reach up and it just kind of bats your hand away.
16 misses.
Yep, he's armored. Okay, Tessa, that was an action. Do you want to move at all? Or a bonus action?
Yeah, try and get out of the range of the spear.
Okay.
Like kind of tug our way.
So you can go ahead and move your character. You've got 30 feet.
Do I pull Rico at all?
You can try and pull Rico. I'll let you make an athletics check.
Okay.
You'll be moving at half speed if you're successful.
15 plus 2, 15. And I think my speed is 30 feet.
Okay, so you can move 15 feet, so that's basically 3 spaces, like 3 of your widths that way with Rico. You break that skeleton's grip. So Rico, you're not currently being grabbed.
What is this?
Okay. Ryan, you're up.
Excellent. So Ryan had his rapier out, and he kind of used that to deflect the blow.
Yeah.
And then he takes his psychic blade
and then he'll move it and attack at the person or the soldier on his left, right next to him.
Okay.
So he'll do that first attack. A critical fail.
Oh no! Oh my gosh!
There it is. It's okay. I still have a bonus action, which can also be my second psychic blade. So, and that would be 18 to hit.
That will hit.
Okay. And that gives me 6 damage.
Okay. Yeah, you don't have any allies right by him, so there's no sneak attack, unfortunately.
No sneak attack bonus.
Do you want to move at all?
Yeah, so I'll use my...
Already used your bonus action to strike.
I know, so I can't get a disengage out of this now. Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna take my movement.
Okay.
So he'll get the opportunity attack, but I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna pull my movement this way. He's gonna flank this way and get to cover.
Okay, as you leave, reaches out with his spear, but you manage to bat it away with your rapier.
Yep.
No such strike. Okay, Eris, you're up.
Oh, Fog, as soon as Eris sees the skeleton grab Rico's arm, she's gonna reach out and grab her crossbow and kind of cock it back and aim at the first skeleton. She can see in range, so
Right there.
here.
Okay.
And she's going to shoot. Come on, you were nice to me earlier. 13 to hit.
Just hits.
Awesome.
Nice.
And as you see this arrow fly true, it does 9 points of piercing damage.
9 damage.
9 damage.
You obliterate that skeleton. It's like,
Perfect. Yes. And
kinda
as
like
it explodes,
crumbles.
she's gonna be like, "You guys, I can't cast spells on these things, so I'm kind of useless. Although, I guess this thing works." We're gonna move away from these big guys. Move over back here.
Okay.
I don't want to move too far away. I want to be needed in 30. Oh, are there people up here with crossbows?
Yes, there are.
Can I take cover underneath whatever these are?
That would be an action, but you can stand there.
Oh, yeah, it is. Okay.
I'll give you half cover.
Half cover. Great, thanks.
Okay. Eris, that's your go. It is now the archer's turn. This one is going to raise his crossbow. All right, Rico, you're right in the line of sight.
Yeah.
Yep. That is a 14 to hit.
14 hits, I believe.
You suffer 8 points of piercing damage as a bolt flies through the dark, stabs into your shoulder. Okay. This second archer is going to actually aim for you, Tessa. That's a natural 17. I'm sure that hits.
Yes, it does.
Suffer 8 points of piercing damage.
Oh
shit.
Use the cover.
Okay. Smole, you're up.
Okay. Smole is going to run right at this one. 1, 2, 3, gets there, and he is going to activate his rage. You see his shell just spike up a little bit as he gets down, and he's gonna try to smack this guy. So he grabs his glaive, 16.
Nice.
Oh wait, yeah, attack bonus, right? So 10 plus 6.
Okay, that's a miss, but you can attack recklessly. Typically, you need to call it beforehand, but that's something the barbarian can do.
Okay, are you gonna give that to me recklessly?
Sure. It just means so you'll get advantage, but also there's advantage against you.
Come on, baby. 20 this time.
Oh, dirty 20.
Let's go, dirty 20.
Okay.
Let's
So
go.
he's gonna do some damage. Let's get the 1d10. Okay, 13 damage.
Nice.
Okay.
This is on the
Also,
skeleton soldier.
Quick sidebar, but this
13.
music makes me think that our character should start a band. You know? I can see you being like just full, I don't know, skull bass or something, and just
I
That was
absolutely
toast.
want to learn how to play the bass.
yeah.
Oh, he's gone.
It just
Gone.
fits your
Nice.
energy. But I can see this like big one with a skull on the bottom. You just like rocking out. Anyway.
Okay, Small, you've got a little bit of movement left. Do you want to go anywhere else?
starting
Oh,
band.
totally. He's gonna try to. He's in protect mode, so he's gonna go 1, 2, and he's just going to be facing this one.
Good job, Smolok. Good job.
He wants to get in the way.
That is my Smolok.
All right.
Oh, you killed the other one.
Stepping out of this building, a man dressed in flowing robes with like a tome kind of like strapped to his side and kind of holds out his hand. What are you doing here? The time is nigh and you are too late to stop me. He's gonna cast a spell.
Deklin? That you?
Probably would have to kill him.
Small. I need you to make a wisdom saving
Oh
throw.
boy, here we go. Yeah, that's a great one. 11.
Awesome.
Could I use silvery barbs on this one?
So, Silvery Barbs would make him roll again and take the lower roll.
Oh, I mean against this
He
guy.
didn't roll anything. He cast the spell.
Okay, okay.
So good looking out, but unfortunately,
Oh,
Can I
you're
use
right.
this?
It is, okay, you're right.
I can use this to reroll? Okay, I'm
you
gonna
turn in your inspiration.
turn it
Yes. Good use for that.
again! It's 10 again!
Oh, it was so good choice. That was a good, choice.
It was worth it. You see as a twisted, jagged crown made of green fire begins to just kind of over atop Small's head. Small, your perception kind of goes white. You're not sure what you're looking at anymore. All you know is you're consumed by rage. Oh, consumed by rage. And we'll address that later. Okay. It is now the regular skeletons go. Big deal, just a crown of madness.
Yeah.
So this one on this end is gonna run up to you. Sorry, further right there. Yep, that one's gonna run up to Tessa. Tessa, you're gonna get attacked. Natural 15. What's your AC?
It's 13.
Okay, you got hit. That's excellent. You're gonna suffer 4 points of slashing damage. That closer skeleton is gonna run to Small. That's gonna be a miss. And then that furthest skeleton is gonna have to dash to Rico. So that'll be its action to get there. Okay, that's their go. We are at the top of initiative.
Autumn. I got a 2.
Doug. Oh, yeah. I'm sorry, Doug. I didn't even write you down there.
That's how bad I rolled.
I'm pretty sure I rolled worse than you.
I got a 1.
For initiative?
I'm at a 3 total.
Oh.
Yeah, I was 2 total.
Oh, Rico, I don't have you here either.
Rico and then Doug.
He's gonna speak up.
Yep.
Okay, Rico, you're up.
Okay. After the shock of just everything that has happened in the last 2 seconds, Rico just kind of snaps out of it, and he's still linked in arms with Tessa. Throws her behind him, and almost does like this dance move where I just throw you and do like a twirl, and he goes right up that hill. Right up here. So the other way. Yep, he goes right up that hill.
That'll be all your movement.
Yep, that's totally fine. That's exactly where I want to go.
Threw me behind you?
Yep, I kind of threw you behind me this way.
Towards
Okay.
us. Yeah, right here. Yep, away from them.
Your dance move, was that anything?
No, well, it wasn't anything, but you start seeing Rico just kind of pulsing a little bit of purple, right? And before he goes up to the hill, he goes, "Thank you, let me take care of the rest." Gets up there, and you just start seeing Rico just dancing almost this cryptic dance, matching the scenery of everything going on. Very jagged kind of dance. And at this point, he goes and does a thunder wave in a line right down the middle.
So Thunderwave, I think that was a cube.
A cube? Okay, right here in that
Pretty sure it's a
cluster.
cone.
Yeah, no, it's not.
it a cube?
It's like it's a rectangle.
It's a 15-foot cube.
Oh, I guess it is cube.
I'd help.
I thought it was like rectangular.
Max is right.
Yeah.
Don't doubt the DM.
Don't doubt Max, man.
So you can do that. If you want to hit all those skeletons, you can. You'll hit small.
Not all the skeletons, the two that were
Two
right
right
in
there.
front. Yep.
Okay, so they need to make Constitution saves. What's your save DC?
Save DC is.
They succeed.
He'll hit small.
Save DC.
You see
where
it
would
from
I-
this way? There's the.
Where would I have that?
Oh, he's trying to hit this one too. Okay.
Well, I think he's just hitting those two, the close ones.
I feel like he can hit. Can he not hit this one as well?
Where would my
One,
save
two,
be?
because it's 15 feet. That's
Yeah.
they're 20 feet away. So at least.
Okay. So
Roll your damage.
they succeed.
They both succeed, but you still roll damage to take half damage.
Okay. Let's see. That is 2d8.
You saw they're not terribly hardy. They still might go down.
Okay. So that would be 11 damage.
11 damage, reduced to half. So roll down.
Okay.
No, they're only pushed if they didn't save.
It says on a failed save, a creature takes 2d8 thunder damage and is pushed 10 feet
They
away.
didn't fail. They succeeded. So you kind of. What did you do? You
Until
clap.
imagining Ryan,
Yeah,
like
did just
taking
like this
it,
cryptic
like,
move
using
and
it
then
as like
just
a little mini
claps
guitar.
right in front of them.
You clap and this crack of thunder. And you see the skeletons
Playing it
see
like a
parts like
dulcimer.
their fingers and
like,
bones snap away. They're really not doing well, but they're still capable of movement. And they
Let the
start.
party begin. And then
Okay.
my last cryptic move, I do my bonus action and give Bardic Inspiration to Tessa.
Okay.
Right next to me.
Tessa, you've got bardic inspiration. Okay. Doug.
All right.
So I get an advantage on the next roll.
Doug's gonna run back here, and then for his action, is going to burst open his water skin and splash it all over this skeleton,
There's holy water in it.
and just yell, "Tessa!" as he just drenches this thing.
Okay.
And then, do I need to roll to drench it?
Yeah. We'll make it a roll.
Okay.
Make it an attack roll.
It's basically him assisting her with her. We'll see how well he does.
Super far from you.
Nat 20!
Yeah! Let's go.
I crit drenched that thing.
What we'll say then is Tessa will have an advantage if you do like a shocking grasp on it. You'll have advantage, and if you hit at all, it's a critical hit.
Ooh.
Perfect.
And then I'm going to use my cunning action to move an additional 30.
Yes. Okay, so you're going to get an attack of opportunity because you didn't disengage. That's going to be a 17 to hit.
Yeah.
Silvery barbs.
Yes.
All right.
So how do you
Gives you a wink.
how do you barb this skeleton as it turns around? He's about to stab Doug through the back. What do you say?
What he does is almost like a back somersault, and he grabs his feet and just goes bing like that, his bare feet.
Just in the air.
Yeah, just almost like a backflip, and it's just buck, and then he turns back around from his feet.
The skeleton's like, and like the head just turns around 180 degrees without the body. What was that?
So, real quick. I think Rico's dance moves are the most like 3-year-old dance moves I've ever heard.
But they look badass. Just imagine a backflip with the cape, and then all you see is just 2 feet that just go bing, and just and it's just like purple pulse.
But you can
of just
see it
silvery
through
barbs.
like the toes,
Yeah.
maybe, because you don't have your shoes on.
I don't have my shoes on.
I imagined. Hold on. This is how I imagined it. Me, as you described this, I imagined like an airbender going onto
He
their
doesn't know
back
what that
and, then,
is.
and then like kicking his
Yeah,
feet in
yeah.
the direction, and then the pulse in the
Exactly.
purple was like the wave of
Exactly.
an
You
airbender.
don't know what that
Yep,
is.
and they are
You
the
don't know
most
what that
beautiful
is.
feet that you have ever seen. Just like these just muscular feet.
Muscular.
Definition
Definition.
like
The toe
has
Pedicure
the arch a little bit, you know, it's just like a perfect foot.
Okay.
Pedicure and everything, like, you know.
Everything, just like the most well-groomed feet that you can
No,
see.
he's definitely got his own posting on
Does
OnlyPeds.
he have like, are his toes painted purple?
His toes are not painted. Yeah. It's just extremely just
nice.
whoosh, masculine.
Soldier skeleton is up, and it's going to go after you. 'Cause you're right there. He has advantage.
I'm sure he does.
Okay, a 17 to hit. I think that's your AC.
You got me.
Okay, you're gonna suffer 8 points of piercing damage.
You're raging though, right? Is it half?
So reduced to 2, or reduced to 4, because you're raging.
Oh, perfect, because that was a strength, right?
No, just because it's physical damage. Okay. He's the only one left of his kind, so that's his go. Tessa, you're up.
Tessa leaps into action and tries to close the distance between these two skeleton here so she can use the shocking grasp because they are drenched, correct?
Okay.
And so she kind of gracefully and quickly kind of ducks down because she noticed like possibly that they're like little bit more sluggish than live people.
Yeah.
And so I'll move up and roll against both of them.
Okay, yep, I'll let you do that.
Yes. Okay. 7 plus 3, 10 for 1. I know
You
that
had
misses.
advantage.
No.
You have advantage.
Oh, she just did it.
Well, I have to
I
roll
was
for
drenching
both, so I
He
can reuse
drenched
for
the
one.
soldier is what he did.
Oh, that one?
Yeah.
Oh,
So
okay.
remember, you have advantage, and you get to roll an extra d6 from my bardic inspiration.
Okay.
You can roll it. You can roll a d6 on an attack to hit better. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay,
And
so you'll have advantage on this because he's drenched in water.
okay. 10.
10, not as good.
No. So
So a 16 plus
So
6.
with the bardic's inspiration,
6.
so you do hit. It's a
Okay.
critical hit. So roll twice the amount of dice.
Yeah, let's go. Yes.
So it would be total of 8 damage.
8 damage. Okay.
And it cannot take reactions until the start of its next
Okay.
turn.
Good deal.
Ooh, good.
You reach out and you grab that spear this time, and you got a good hand, and you kind of see
From
like
underneath, and she's like, yes.
Like on Home Alone too.
okay.
And I also ready like my dagger.
Draw it, yeah.
Yeah,
That's fine.
or my sickle perhaps.
Okay, Ryan, you're up.
All right, excellent. So Ryan is going to first start making his movement as he sees Doug has made his way that way. So he's going to move as far as he can, but still get his action and bonus action. So is
Yeah, we'll say you
about
can cover
5,
that distance.
10, 15, 20, 25, and 30? Is that kind
Good
of...
with it.
Yeah, you're good with that? Okay. And so as he does that and he approaches this box, you know, he's going to kind of like do like a volley up in the air and just one psionic blade.
You'll have sneak attack.
Yep. So that's a 20, dirty 20.
That'll hit.
Okay. And that 13 damage.
13 damage. Okay. That skeleton drops.
Okay. This guy?
Nice.
Yep,
Okay.
the soldier.
Okay.
Hippa! As Rico
And then-
keeps just dancing and swirling,
bonus
doing
action.
like.
Yep. So I'm
break
gonna
dance.
use my bonus action. I'm gonna throw my other side.
Oh yeah.
Psychic blade. Boo.
Tessa can't
I'm
help
pretty
but
sure
wonder.
that'll miss on the other skeleton. That's a 12 to hit.
That'll just miss.
Just missed. Okay, cool. All right, that'll do my turn.
All right, Eris, you're up.
And as Ryan is running, he's like, Doug, I'm behind you. Go up the ramp.
Deklin, you're a right ruddy asshole, don't you know? As she takes aim and shoots at one of these other skeletons.
That's good.
We just wanted to talk. We just wanted to talk, man.
Go. 14.
14 on a skeleton.
Yep.
That'll hit.
Okay.
Ooh, yes.
Yeah.
9 damage.
9 damage. That skeleton that you shot is gone.
Oh.
Boom.
And then Eris is going to move around. Could she make it up here as well this
Yeah,
turn?
probably everything you got to
There?
get up there, though, yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Sniping you got going on.
I know. Apparently I'm really
Awesome. It's pretty
with
dope.
crossbows. To know.
The archers are up. Doug, you're rushing up this. It's zeroes in on you. It's natural 18 to hit.
That might hit. Yeah, that totally hits.
You suffer 10 points of piercing damage as you're rushing. A bolt comes and like digs into your side. Doesn't dig in enough to like stick, but it gashes you on your side. Second archer, Ryan, on you.
It said dead or alive. Oh, he can't respond yet. I don't know what's happening to Small.
Yeah.
It did say dead or alive.
Telepathically.
17 to hit, Ryan.
17 to hit.
You suffer 7 points of piercing damage.
Me?
Yep.
7.
Okay.
Small, you're up.
Well,
You feel yourself compelled to swing
Yeah, I don't have uncanny dodge yet.
at Tessa. Recklessly, if you wouldn't mind.
if you Tessa, you see Small like look at you, and as his pupils just get fixated and just narrow, and you see him turn as he gets his as he grabs his glaive and he swings at you.
No! Remember the smile your cares away, Small.
Smolak, what are you doing to Tessa?
All right, here we go. And I'm raging, so I hit roll for rage
Like-
too, right?
Yeah.
And
Oh
reckless.
yeah, you're
Oh,
like you would normally hit.
can I re-roll that because it fell to my lap? Fell my lap.
What is it?
Slow,
Okay.
slow.
You're looking pretty good. 14.
It hits.
Oh,
Silver barbs.
Roll again. Roll again.
Silver
Oh, it's
barbs.
reckless. That's right. 'cause
Wait,
it's
did you
reckless.
just use it though?
Oh snap!
I still have
That's
one
a
more
17
slot.
plus 6. Oh, that's
You don't
23.
crit, but you hit.
23.
Has it been your turn since you've silvery barbed?
I can only do it once out of my turn.
Yeah.
Damn it! Okay.
Sorry, that one's gonna hurt. All right, here we go. Here goes the damage. That is going to be 11.
I died.
You're down?
Yeah.
Okay. You see Small.
I had 9 HP left.
Oh.
You see
Shoot
Tessa
down.
drop.
Smolak!
Make a wisdom saving throw for me.
You genuine dumbass!
What are you doing?
Oh crap!
He's got us!
That
He
is-
didn't take off his shoes!
That's a 7.
Okay.
I am rolling like crap.
The crown
Unless I'm hitting her.
remains. The crown remains. Okay. Thank you, Small. Appreciate your turn. You see Deklin up here, kind of like chuckle, and he turns and enters into the building. All right.
Small's gonna feel really bad.
Yeah. You guys were having such a good
I
friendship.
know. Oh.
Skeletons are up. They're both gonna. One's gonna rush you, Ryan. The other one's gonna rush you, Rico. Rico, that's a natural 3 to hit, so
Okay.
he'll miss.
So miss.
Ryan, what's your AC again?
Gosh.
Right, you're up too high for him.
15. That's a miss. Okay. So the skeletons they rush up at you, but they can't hit you.
Cryptic breakdance.
Rico, you're up.
Okay.
Tessa, down.
So immediately, he's gonna jump off and try to step on this skeleton's head as he just tries to just jump
I didn't
off
realize
of
how
that.
appropriate that
Not
was.
it,
That's
not
me.
it.
That's me.
At-
Right there.
Oh, right here.
Yeah, he's right there.
and he's doing it still in his flavor of cryptic dance. It's almost like part of his dance. Okay.
Cryptic dance.
Yeah, it's a cryptic dance. Think
look up cryptic
like
dance.
robotic dance, just very jaggedy, and then just like jumps and steps on his head and goes towards Tessa.
Tessa.
Yep.
Okay. So
1, 2.
make an acrobatics check.
Acrobatics, here we come, baby.
That's
Nat 20, baby. Let's go.
I'm gonna say that skeleton has 2 hit points left. I'm gonna say as you jump, you like do like a back kick and kick its head right off.
Yes.
Yeah.
Boom.
It's gone. Do a
Yes.
little front flip, front roll.
Yep.
You're at Tessa.
Yep. And that was with bare feet. Okay. Bare feet. Muscular bare feet. Very muscular.
Like
chiseled feet.
They are
handsome. Yeah, chiseled feet. As he does a front flip off of his head. Head comes off, lunges right over, and just jumps on top of Tessa with his with his cloak, and does healing ward.
Okay.
Which
What is the
means,
word Rico says to bring Tessa back?
What do you say?
Is it just one word?
No, it can be whatever.
You save me, and I save you, but with flavor.
Yeah, so you're back to go ahead and roll your dice for healing or how much you
Hold
got.
on. Does he? Hold on. Do you
with
cure
style.
wounds instead of healing words?
How much?
Okay. You can cast that not touching him.
You actually don't have
So
to be
you
right
don't
by
have to be
her.
touching him.
I know, but he's
Okay.
pretty dramatic.
Sorry, just making sure.
Okay, so here we go. Let's see. Okay, so it's 1d4. Oh, shoot. What is that? That's 1.
Plus your charisma modifier.
Oh, charisma modifier. Okay, that'll be high. Yep, it's a 4.
Okay, so you're back to life with 5 hit points, Tessa.
And, yeah. And I can't do anything else, right? Well, I have a bonus action.
That was a bonus action.
Oh,
Healing
that
word
was.
is a bonus action.
Okay.
So you have an
Perfect.
action.
Okay. Okay, here's a question. He's obviously not in his right mind, right?
You see Smol with a crown of fire above his head. You just saw him slice into Tessa, and you can kind of see like this mad look in his eye. Yeah.
What the hell? He's gonna turn around, and he's going to try to kick you away. Even though you're much bigger than him.
Make an athletics check.
So it's gonna be an athletics check.
He's
I
got
guess.
really muscular feet.
Muscular feet, and I'm gonna kick you with my bare feet away from Tessa.
You make an opposed athletics check. You have advantage because you're raging.
Oh shoot!
Athletics?
Oh no!
Hold on, I'm gonna use this. Hold on. It's not a 1 yet. Okay? Thrown in the chip, all right?
You don't have inspiration. You just took that from the beginning of the game. I never gave you inspiration.
You gave it to me.
No way.
No.
Well, my first roll was a 13.
Okay.
Roll
There he
again.
is.
Try to
Roll
pull
again.
a sneaky.
Shoot.
You're gonna have broken feet. I just rolled an 18 and 18
Plus.
plus 6. Yes, 24.
So Zarika, you come when you're ready to smart kick him. What do you say as you come to kick him? What do you say?
He's just gonna. What he's doing is he's laying down and he's trying to kick with both feet away.
Okay.
Right. So what he's trying to do is push himself away and with Tessa away from him.
I need a one-liner from you as you do this.
Cursed bastard. Yeah.
As you go to kick him, and you just immediately drop to the ground. He doesn't move an inch. You're prone currently.
Okay. I am prone. Yep.
Okay. Rico, you're done. Doug.
Man, that was the worst roll.
I'd actually drawn this because of the skeletons, but I didn't realize it was so needed.
Oh my gosh. Attacks
Take a
me.
picture of it.
I'm gonna use cunning action to move again, and just try and like shove him off.
Okay. Make an athletics check.
Come on, Doug. Oh,
That's good.
22.
22. That beats my natural 5. I don't know about you, but
I got a 22.
so you start barreling up. Basically, it looks like you're just trying to get past him, and so as you're going by, you whack, and it tumbles off.
Nice.
Crunch.
We're gonna go ahead and have him suffer some damage. He suffers 9 points of falling damage.
Nice.
Sorry, that wasn't my intention. Just trying to get past.
No, Doug, make him suffer. You did not just apologize. Harris would probably say that actually.
Make them
You did
suffer
not
for
just
me, Doug.
apologize.
It's not their fault they were ripped from their restful slumber.
My God.
Okay, Tessa, you're up.
All right.
My Tiamat.
I get up.
Sothray.
And
I'm between you and him.
can I
Yeah, you just
help him
put-
up?
I'm gonna say no. You have to stand up on your own.
Okay.
Remember, I'm right between both of you, both. So there's
So
a body
you're-
right between. Yep, there we go.
Oh gosh. Okay. I will There's no reasoning with the rage, is there?
I don't know. Say, there's no reasoning with Rico, and I was going to agree with you.
That's true. Okay, so Tessa's going to try and jump. I mean, she's gonna try and jump over and like get this skeleton taken care of.
Okay.
So I'll do a melee attack for that with my daggers.
She does.
Yeah, she'll have plenty, yeah.
After the
Kinda like
after
Half-
standing.
she still
Jump
has
up.
half movement.
Yeah,
Oh,
she's
15 feet of movement.
That's about right.
Jump up over the
Attack on the skeleton?
yeah. 14. Let's see.
That'll hit.
Perfect.
Natural 14, yeah, that'll hit.
All right. Well, perfect.
Would
yeah.
Small
It's a hit with
remember
DC.
everything he did if he wakes up?
Yeah, you
So
are
it's just a
D4 out of 2.
Boop, 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 boop.
sadly completely conscious of what's going on.
1, 3.
3 damage.
3 damage.
3 damage? Yeah, Ryan, you hit it. I think you did. Yeah, it's toast.
Tess is willing it to fall.
Yep. Okay, skeleton's toast. Ryan, you're up.
Okay.
Ryan.
Right? You could try to reason with
So Ryan's gonna use the extent of all the movement that he can. So between his movement, action, and even bonus.
Okay.
So
you can go 90 feet.
Yep.
Rushing up the.
So let's do that.
Oh. Well,
Yeah, something doesn't.
I'm not sure.
wouldn't unarmed strike, as in like maybe a slap across the face, get through to the rage, or would that make it worse?
I'll let you use a bonus action to try and reach Smalls, however you think you can.
Okay. Historically, from what I know about Small, my character does know like things that she's experienced and read. Like, what would be the best way to do that?
That's for you to decide.
What calls you, friend?
I can't tell you unless you know.
Oh.
How
Okay,
would Tessa reach out to Small?
Small, remember the bakery. Remember your what was it? Mosquito and
You hear Rico in the background, just on the floor.
Yeah.
Grimroth, the Grim. Talk about the Grim.
What?
The Grim.
The cream?
Grimroth. You could hardly hear him because he's just like down prone. Grimroth.
I'll tell you right now, currently Small is angling towards Rico and is about ready to smash into him with his glaive.
Okay. I try to.
Unfortunately.
Tessa tries to grab the weapon to at least like deter the swing.
Okay. I'll let you make an athletics check.
Okay.
Versus Small.
Say okay.
You won't be able to stop him, but you might be able to take
I'm
away
just
his advantage.
Trying to just like keep make him miss, really. 'Cause I don't know what else to do. 13 plus 2, 15.
I got a nat 2.
You have advantage. You're raging.
Oh.
So nat 2 plus the 6, so that's gonna be 8.
Nat one.
No.
That is a 13. So plus 6, 19.
Okay.
So you reach up to try to grab the glaive, and you're immediately just shrugged off. Okay, that's your go. Ryan, you move.
Worth a shot.
Yeah. And once I got, midway up the ramp, I'm yelling to Doug. Doug, I'm behind you. Let's get to Deklin.
Trying to plead with
Shut
my
him down.
eyes to get through to Small somehow. Remember the little things in life you enjoy, the mosquito bread, their little crunch in the dough.
Eris is gonna look over at the guy with the crossbow, look over at Rico and Small, look over, gosh, dang it! And then she's going to kind of look over this way as you all see a tear rip in reality as this spectral purple hand with long fingernails reaches out and grabs at Small as she casts Hold Person, and you have to use a wisdom saving throw.
Hey.
He's been failing those.
I've been failing wisdom pretty good.
I swear if you.
I guess we have silvery barbs still, so.
That's true.
Yeah, you can.
At one time, he's gonna get a nat 20 on a wisdom save. Watch.
No, fail. Division of 1.
Okay, 12.
Nope, 14. Oh, wait, sorry, I have the wrong thing. 14, yeah. Yes! And you're paralyzed.
So Rico, you see the glaive coming down. You see your doom. As Small has paralyzed. He's frozen in place. Smooth move, Eris.
Yeah.
That was good.
Especially because Small is
Kill the
next.
crossbow guy.
And I can't move, so I can't do anything.
You can do nothing. You need to make 2 wisdom saving throws.
Which
you
one
can choose
first?
which one. You can choose.
Okay. Oh.
Just
I
saved
want
alive.
to see if I can get my mind removed
He doesn't-
first.
I don't know if he realizes
Okay.
it.
Yeah. I mean, you know the purple hand, you could see it.
Oh, okay. I saw the purple hand. You're right.
13.
You're 1 shy.
Ah, golly. Okay.
The crown remains. Now, try to break free of hold person.
A wisdom?
Yeah.
Save.
16.
Okay.
Silvery barbs. Silvery barbs. No.
You break free of the magic that was holding you, but not in time to strike.
Okay. That's good. Yeah. That's good.
Okay.
Freaking wisdom +1. Come on.
The worst.
I like that you got the 16 to break out, but you got the 13 to stay with the Crown of Madness. What the heck?
Freaking Vegas odds.
Yeah. Don't go gambling anytime
This
soon.
one's gonna turn. For you, Doug. What's your AC?
15.
That's a miss.
Alright.
This one is gonna stand up.
There you go. Yeah. Go. Here we go.
Okay. Eris sees you.
Great. Let's do it.
What's your AC?
18.
That's a miss.
Nice.
Wow. 18 cleric.
I have
They
armor,
get that
so
plate
my
on,
stealth
exactly.
is a disadvantage.
Okay. Archer's miss.
So good. Jealous of that AC.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Rocking 13s over here.
Rico, you're up.
Okay. Rico's gonna try to do like a
Get some studded
backflip
leather for you.
off, away from Smolak over here.
Half your movement to stand up, but you can.
Okay. So he stands up. Let's go ahead and have him move a little bit closer to, closer to Eris. Yeah. Yeah. He moves kind of closer over there.
No opportunity attack. You're not compelled to strike yet.
He's gonna actually dart and try to go up. And he's gonna just yell at both ladies. Leave Smolak alone. He's crazy in the head. Let's go get the Deklin, the Deklin guy. Let's go. So he just books it right across.
So you use your action to dash.
Yeah, dash.
All right, which way? This way?
Yep, he's just going up. Yep.
Okay.
There will be a climbing check to get up the bigger one.
Okay. What do I need to roll? Is
So
it
that's
just like
another
athletics?
5, 10.
1, 2, 10. Because
do I-
double to get up,
So
right?
5 feet to get up, 5 feet to get
move.
over. Yeah.
Okay, so you got 20.
Okay.
Is it 30?
30 is my movement. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Make an athletics check to see if you can make that climb.
Okay. Athletics. 8.
8. You're stuck there.
Okay.
Now.
I'm stuck.
Okay.
Okay.
On the bottom or on the top where he's at?
At the bottom right there.
Oh, right there.
Where is
Do I
that?
still have bonus action on this one?
You got a bonus action, sure.
I'm gonna, right when he's trying to climb up the wall and he absolutely fails, he tries to just save it like a dance move. So like he's not embarrassed and then just turns around and then points right at Tessa and gives her bardic inspiration.
Okay.
Yep.
Beautiful.
Rico's like shooting finger guns at you.
That's the desperate bit.
Against your better judgment, you're inspired by it. Doug.
Sorry.
Yes. I guess, yeah, you just run in.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
You're inside.
Leroy Jenkins in it.
Tessa, you're up.
Okay. Tessa's going to start making her way across the field, cemetery, and trying to utilize cover as she goes, but wants to get to the next closest enemy.
That guy?
Yeah, on this lower level.
How far can you move?
I can move 30 feet walking. So.
Perfect.
Like to get cover potentially behind this.
Okay. Yeah.
So I can't get got.
Good to know. All right, is that everything then?
Yeah. I can, well, I'm not in range of anything else at the moment, like that I can cast. So.
Okay. All right. Ryan?
Excellent.
Just running up or?
Yeah, I'm running.
Okay.
And,
catch up to Doug.
Give me 30, 90. Yep.
Yep. You're in.
Cool.
Eris?
I'm going to step forward just a touch, make sure I'm kind of behind this cover, and pull that crossbow up again. And can I hit him?
This one down here?
Yep.
Yeah.
Let's go for that. So.
Boom.
Oh, that's a natural 19.
That'll definitely hit.
Nice.
Man.
Sniper.
5, 6, 7 points of damage.
That'll toast him.
Wisps right in
And as
front
this
of
happens-
Rico's face.
She's gonna spin it up, actually, look at Rico and go,
That's 3 shots, 3 kills.
I know.
right,
You did that on
That's
purpose.
amazing.
right. Small, snap out of it.
He's sick in the head. He's not gonna snap out of anything.
Is that going to work?
He's not gonna do anything.
We'll see. Okay. Small.
I still have movement.
Yeah,
right?
movement. Yep.
Is it an action to go up?
It's not an action, but it is an athletics check. It's not an easy climb.
Can I don't know if I can do this actually. Can I offer help as a bonus action to Rico on his next turn? Dang it.
It's an action.
I can't okay, I'm just gonna attempt to go up then. I've got -1 to strength. I can't cast guidance. Oh, natural 18 again.
Dang. All
You're
right.
up.
-1, 18.
Wow.
So is that all my movement as well?
That's all your movement. Yeah, that's it. So Rico, you run away. You say that, and you start to climb. Ah, you can't do it. And as you're like frustrated or whatever, you see Eris just kind of like come up, and then just like scramble up, just looking super cool. Way cooler than you at the moment.
Yeah. And I moved the thing
You
too.
took your shoes off, right?
No, I put them back on. I put them back on.
No, you took your shoes
I
off.
did, and then I said I put them back on,
she
right?
did.
I did say I put them back on.
After Ryan,
Because
after we had discussed, she said,
Oh yeah, she's cursed.
I'm
Yeah.
cursed too.
They're high heels and everything. It's great. We've got boots. I've got boots.
Okay.
You can feel however you feel about that, but it's probably not good.
He stays quiet. He acts like nothing bothered him.
Okay, small. All right, you have it. Hold on. You have this blind rage. You have to strike at something, and you look around. There's nothing to strike, and the green crown burns out. Mine is your own.
Immediately, you just see him he's in shock. Just so devastated for what he did.
Okay.
He didn't hit anyone except for Tessa. And so he's absolutely devastated. To the point where he might just crumple up in a shell.
You got a turn, so what are you doing?
He's going to get his wits about him. He's going to look at everyone. Where's Tessa at?
She's right next to you.
I was trying to make my way to more enemies.
Tessa, I'm sorry! And he's just gonna run. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And he's just gonna pick you up. He doesn't want you damaged or getting hurt anymore. So he's just gonna run with you. And he's going to use his other action to just boost her.
Okay.
Yep. Are you gonna let him pick her up at least, or
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I assume Tessa doesn't fight back, or
No, I mean, it's not the first time that she's been picked
she's
up
the
by him.
equivalent of a child.
I imagine him like tackle hugging her.
That's exactly what you would do. He would just tackle hug and just oh. He's crying. He's crying the whole way up.
She's just trying to keep her glasses from breaking.
And he's carrying you, but he's gonna hold you loosely, so if you need to get off, you can.
Okay.
But she is he gets it to about right there.
in the interest of time, there's only one archer left, and you guys can deal with it handily. We're gonna go ahead and say that you do.
Eris does.
And we'll
Perfect.
running into the big
Let's do it.
One by one, you each burst through the door after having pushed through this necromantic guard force that Deklin had raised. You find yourself in this dank, dark, long since dilapidated bakery. You rush in to search for this mage that has been the cause for all this ire, and you see nothing. You don't see him anywhere, except for a cellar door.
To be continued. Join us on the next episode.